Hey, this is Adam at the Phantom Minis YouTube channel. I'm back from a protracted period of time away from making videos due to having a holiday and then catching COVID and just being laid up for weeks on end, which has been horrible, but I'm finally starting to feel better enough to actually make some videos. So I've got a cardboard box. It's from Chaos Cards. It's Legion based. Everybody on the internet has been showing off their Din, Mando stuff and IG, and hopefully this is mine. I ordered this a while ago on pre-order, and then due to being sick I haven't had the opportunity to even open the box. So let's see, we should have one Mandalorian with a Grogu. Ooh, send my paint handle flying. So we have Din Djarin and Grogu operative expansions and the IG series Assassin's Droids operative expansions. So really excited to get these. They've been spoiled for ages. Over the past weekend, people have been painting them all over the internet. So Facebook has been mad busy with people picking up their copies. I've been sick, so I haven't done anything. So I finally got an opportunity on a random Tuesday to open the parcel and actually even look at everything. So obviously big controversy all over the Legion pages about the limited edition Grogu. All my local options don't have any opportunity to get that Grogu, so yeah, is what it is. Here's what it is. Right, we're still doing posters, which is very cool. That's nice. I am yet to set up like all the posters from all the recent releases in like, I think maybe like one giant frame would be really cool or something like that. But yeah, I love the fact they're doing posters. I think it's really cool. Means on the back, of course, there are no instructions putting them together. They're pretty small models. I don't think you need instructions, but I imagine they will be online, which is cool. So there we go. That's what we get there. The mini. It's a very mini because it's one dude and a tiny baby. So let's have a look at this. There we go. Yep, that's pretty simple. So we got two Grogus, literally two-part minis. That's nice. Yoda was an absolute nightmare to put together, so I'm glad Grogu is literally like a top and bottom. So you can make two Grogus. That's nice. Happy days. All right, cards. These have been spoiled to hell, so should be no surprises. Okay, so what do we get? So we get Empire, Rebel, and Mercenary. We get a Grogu card. We get the little medal. We've got some aims, some dodges, and some surprise. No, not surprise. What are they called? It's not ion. It's the thing that immobilize. Immobilize. Forgot what the word is. Okay. One Din, one Grogu. So these are all findable on either the 5th Trooper site or on Tabletop Admiral. So Din's got Arsenal 2, can use 2 weapons, starts with 1, so you've got to add 1 from the pack. Bounty, which is pretty cool. Bounty's like big at the moment. Impervious, so great against Pierce. Independent aim and dodge, which is great, so you don't have an order, you get an aim and a dodge. And tactical 1 for you walk, you get an aim. Surges to crit on offense, surges D as well with a red dice. So he's like the absolute best options on everything, which makes sense if you're like the current person carrying the Star Wars universe in TV. I wouldn't say that, actually. Andor's probably carrying the Star Wars universe right now. Lethal, long shot, and versatile, all based on the weapon, which is quite cool. And then Grogu, counterpart is Din. Hunted, latent power, small. I'm not going to read it all out. You can see it all and have a look at it yourself. But yeah, that's cool. Let's have a quick look. So you only actually get 4 upgrade cards. This has been a theme recently where packs have come with a very limited amount of upgrade cards. So you get his Amban rifle, his spear, his flame projector, and his jetpack. So it's basically just lots of different ways to make Din better, which is cool and really like awesome and everything. But he has a range 1-2 gun and up close and personal as a recent release. Why not give him up close and personal in this pack? Like, would it kill them to be like, here's a copy of up close and personal to add to your collection? You know, like literally has a pistol that is range 1-2 is a Mandalorian, likes to be up close and personal. Give me a copy of Up Close and Personal to add. But hey ho, what are we gonna do, eh? This is the way, the 1 pip. Din gains a dodge and relentless. After you perform a move action, you can perform a free attack action, and obviously he already naturally has an aim as well. So yeah, it's just the way for Din to do things quickly. So he gets a 1 pip that allows him to have an order, which means he doesn't get aim and dodge, but he does get a dodge, which means he also then just walks, aims, shoots. Like, yeah, walk, aim, shoot is pretty nice. Or walk, aim, shoot, walk, aim, don't do anything. I like those odds. Is his 2 pip. Din gains an aim. After he performs an attack action, he may perform an additional attack against a different unit, which is nice. Whistling Birds, which has been driving the internet crazy. During his activation, he gains an action. The action allows him to choose up to 3 enemy units at range 1 and line of sight, and for each chosen unit, roll a white attack die. For each minion in that unit suffers 1 wound for each crit, hit, and surge result. So I know people have been like, either this is terrible, it only does 1 damage to a unit of 6, or oh my god, this is OP, it's going to wipe out my unit. For funsies, I have the Star Wars, the old FFG dice app, which still has Legion on it and everything, and seems to be well supported and updated, to be fair. Although it's now technically no longer tournament legal, but whatever. So I just sat and I put 6 white offensive dice in and tapped roll again and again and again for about 5 minutes. So hundreds of permutations of 6 white attack dice. Never rolled 6 hits. Not once. Rolled 6 blanks a bunch of times. It felt like, obviously I didn't keep track, but you know, just from looking at it, I rolled 5 hits twice in 5 minutes, and mostly I was rolling between 1 and 3. So yeah, if you've got 6 rebel troopers or 6 stormtroopers or whatever you're like shooting at, and you roll those attack dice, you'll probably kill 1, maybe 2. Is what it feels like. But you might spike and kill 5. You never know. It's a dice thing. The hand thing. Grogu. This card cannot be selected during the command phase. When a friendly unit, a range 1 line of sight Grogu, is declared as a defender against a ranged attack, you may discard this card from your hand. If you do, the defending unit gains 2 dodge tokens and gains deflect. It's cool. It seems really weird, and it might be one of those things that a new player isn't quite sure what on earth's going on here. You're basically selecting it for your command hand as one of your 2 pips if Grogu is in your army, and then you don't ever actually get to use it to create a command, but you can just dump it out of your hand as a defensive option, getting your dodges and your deflect and stuff, which is cool. Pretty fun. Okay. I'm going to try and do this quickly. Where's my knife? My kniff's gone. Oh no. Panic. There we go. We're fine. As soon as I said I want to do it quickly, I'll lose my knife. My knife is absolutely gross at the moment. It's got super glue all over it, as I've been making Tyranids for funsies. I want to do some crab Tyranid paint jobs. If you haven't checked out crab Tyranids on YouTube, check it out. Crab Tyranid paint jobs are the bomb. Right, yay! I mean, I've said it every time, but these posters are awesome. Like, this is the way, having awesome posters. Okay, so is it 11 and 88 off the top of my head? I think it's 11 and 88. But yeah, some IG units. IG assassin droids. Who knew we'd get IG assassin droids before, like, well, lots of different things. Craziness. We'll do the sprue. It's not going to make a lot of sense because they're just going to look the same. There we go. There you go. Lots of bits. Going to be fun to put together. Looking forward to having some IGs. 2 bases, which is awesome. Okay, what do we get card-wise? So the cardboard is... okay, there's 1 rebel one. Okay, so they're all operative. So there's double Empire, double Mercenary, single Rebel, and 2 of those... I haven't figured out what medals are. It must be the Bounty. And I'm just being dumb. It's entirely possible, because I haven't played Bounty in an actual game. Oh no, I played it once, and I forgot to Bounty. I just literally forgot at the start of the game to choose Bounty, because I wasn't paying attention. That's how I roll. Right. IG 11, armor 1. So great, straight away you're just good, and you've got a red defense dice. So great. So if you're in cover, heavy cover, you dodge 2. If you've got a dodge token, that's 3. If you've got armor, that's 4. So you could potentially just like be like, you've got to roll 5 hits to even hit an IG-11 in cover. And it's got a ranged 1-4 rifle, so, you know, awesome. Gunslinger, you get to attack 2 different units, which is fantastic, possibly my favourite ability in the game. Got shaky hands today, that'll be the COVID. Impervious, while defending, if the attack pool has Pierce, so we know what that does. Programmed, you must equip an upgrade card, which we'll have a look at in a second. And Sharpshooter, so you reduce cover. I mean, it's just a great stat line across the board. And 88, surges to crit, so that's different. Arsenal 2, that's different. Bounty, that's different. Doesn't have Gunslinger, that's also different. Otherwise, similar. Doesn't overpower on 11 for 4 red, whereas a Vibro Cleaver on 88. So that's fun. Pretty fun. Okay, so the programming. IG-11, these not double-sided. IG-11, Rebel only. While building an army, Grogu gains counterpart IG-11. IG-11 gains AI dodge move, which is awesome. IG-11, you gain bounty and AI aim attack. If you choose a commander as the target of bounty, your weapons gain pierce, which is cool. And if you choose an operative as target bounty, your weapons gain suppressive, which is also cool. Suppressive? Can't speak. I think 11's awesome. I think 88's cool, but 11 is awesome. Just being like, hey, at the start of the game, I choose your commander, and now I just have pierce on all my guns. So my range 4 gun just has pierce against your whole army, because I chose to have a bounty. Even if I never score it. Seems good to me. Mechanical Carnage on IG-11 as the 1 pip. So IG-11 loses Gunslinger. The first time IG-11 declares an attack action during its activation, instead of attacking normally, performs 1 attack against each enemy unit at range 2. I presume that just lasts for a round. Losing Gunslinger, because that's how it reads. Anti-capture protocols, so straight out the show. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't watched season 1 of Mandalorian? I think it's season 1. When building a command hand, if your army includes IG-11, this card must be included. At the end of IG-11's activation, if he has 3 or more wounds, he performs an attack with the following weapon, which is just an explosion. Very cool. And then 88. Yeah, we'll do the machine for killing last. Focused on the kill. Permanent, while IG-88 is performing an attack against units target bounty, that unit cannot spend tokens. If 88 has wounds equal to or exceeding his wound threshold, he is not defeated until the start of the end phase. Basically, you can just have a whole phase of not dying, which is awesome. Which is pretty cool. So you can just like tank stuff. Independent programming. Permanent, each time 88 issues an order to himself, he gains an aim token, and he also gains independent dodge, which is pretty fun. A machine made for killing. 88 or 11, you must nominate one of them. The nominated IG gains an aim token, demoralize 3, and steady. Very cool. Yeah, just really solid. Like, loads of really fun options and cool stuff. I'll stop there because I wanted to make a quick video to kind of like get back in the YouTube groove. If you like the fact that I'm making videos, or this video in particular, please like. Subscribers just make me happy, that's what I always say. So, you know, I'm still doing this thing of trying to make a video every week. I've been absolutely thingied by having a holiday and then having COVID, so I'm about 4 weeks behind, so that sucks, but you know, is what it is. I've got loads of projects on the go. I'm currently building a LAT LE patrol transport. I built one last year and then never finished it, so I've got a second one. I'm trying to build it better, and then that might encourage me to finish the first one. So I'll have one for clones and one for stormtroopers, which will be pretty fun. I still haven't built all my May the 4th models, and it's nearly November. I'm not quite sure how that's happened. I'm not quite sure how time happens, but there you go, is what it is. And yeah, like some crab tyranids, because crab tyranids look really fun. Check them out online. Yeah, round up. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.